These are some great ways to start a side hustle in 2022, and I know for sure they helped me a lot. Today I will be discussing a very popular topic nowadays, which is what side hustle should you start in 2022 to make that extra bit of income. It's just a disclaimer, there won't be anything like you need to fill in 5 surveys to make $100. No, these are actually things that work for me personally. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Firstly is buying and selling phones on the marketplaces. To give you guys a bit of an idea, I used to buy and sell phones on the marketplace a while ago. But this is where the magic comes in. Whatever you specialize in, whatever you know well, I want you to start selling that specific item. The reason why I want you to start selling within a specific niche is because I want you to start getting to know the prices of the goods that you're selling. So for example, I used to sell iPhones, and with this there's a very specific price point that you need to come in on. And how this works is, if someone sells their phone for less than you know it's worth, let's say for example it's worth $450, but you see they listed it for $200, obviously there's profit to be made there. But how would you know this if you didn't know the market well? So I want you guys to focus on one specific thing. I don't want you to start selling a bicycle here and then sell an iPhone there and then sell a fridge there. I want you to focus on that one specific thing that you're going to get to know well. And the trick with this is, like all other things in money, is to buy low and sell high. So you're trying to get the best possible deal. You're going to do this by negotiating. First of all, you need to negotiate. You can't just accept the price that they give you the first time. You need to say, listen, okay, bring it $30 down or whatever, because all that money that you negotiate off of it is money that you'll make for yourself as profit. So I just want to warn you guys about scammers with this. I personally have lost a phone this way, where someone has sent me a screenshot of a bank transfer that they made. I met them in person, I gave them the phone. 2 or 3 days afterwards, the money hasn't reflected. And what happened was, this person blocked me on all the ways that I could contact them. So I just knew, listen, I lost this phone. I just want you guys to learn from that and not struggle with the same thing. So now we get to number 2, which is tutoring. So how I got into tutoring was, when I was in matric, I needed a bit of extra pocket money, like we all do. And there was this young man, I'm not going to say his name, but he was a few years younger than me, and he was struggling with what I was good at. And how I did it was, I was really good in accounting. So then I decided, listen, let me start helping younger guys, because I know it's a very difficult subject, and then ask them for a fee, because I know the other places that they could go for classes, it wasn't personal enough, and it didn't help them with their specific needs. So I saw a gap in the market there. And how you could do this is, whatever subject you're good at, be it maths, be it accounting, be it sciences, or whatever you're good at, look out for someone that you can try and help. And then from there you can obviously monetize it by asking them a fee for your hourly charge. Just a tip, guys, that helped me a lot is the power of leveraging this. If you look at just 1 hour for one child, it is $20, right? And this isn't a lot of money if you're looking at the hourly cost. What I want you guys to do is get a few people and build it up. Instead of having just one child, start having 2 or 3, because then per hour you get paid double or triple. From where you would receive just $20, now you receive $100. So start leveraging your time. I can say the only negative that I experienced with this is, it is a lot of responsibility, because you have to look after that person, make sure they are ready for tests. And I know that sometimes they test might don't go well, and then you blame it on yourself. So that was just one negative for me. But you can't always blame it on yourself. Sometimes it's just them that didn't learn. So the third thing that I did was, I started a tuck shop, or they call it a Snoopy, at my hostel that I stayed in. And again, to just give you guys some background, I was in a hostel from the age of 13. That means is that I was away from home, that I was far away from my parents and stuff, and they gave me only a little bit of money each month to just get by, just to go buy myself a snack here and there. So I looked for an opportunity just to make an extra buck or two. If you guys haven't watched my previous video, I'll link it in the top right here, and then you guys can go and watch it afterwards. Okay, when I was in grade 8, we were not allowed to have a physical tuck shop yet. Only the grade 10s could have like a tuck shop, like with a fridge and everything, the whole kit. So what I did to get around this was, I went to go buy packets of chips, drinks, pies, that type of stuff, and I would actually, between break times, walk around in the hostel. Break times is now between study, by the time where you study, study. Then I would actually walk around in the hostel and then sell these items, obviously at a profit to the other guys. So you need to work on those selling skills, which will be essential for you in the future. Again, I'm going to give you another tip with this. Beware of people that are going to come in and steal your stock. I had a time when, I would be out of my room, and then for 5 minutes, and I would be back and there'd be something missing. So it is a problem, the theft part of it, because how do you lock a fridge? You need to go actually put a lock on, and my parents didn't allow me to do that. That is the only control measure you need to look at in order to make this successful. Okay, next, and this is for the guys and girls that are actually tech savvy and know how to operate on Instagram or TikTok or one of their social media platforms. As you sit there, right, what I want you to do is just think of something that you know that you have a shortage of and that other people also struggle with. It could be you're struggling to get a certain type of makeup, or you're struggling to get a certain type of blouse that you like, or shirt that you like, or jewelry. Just think of that one thing quickly for me. Right, so now that you have identified the shortage in your mind and you know that a few other people actually have this shortage, there is your money maker. What I mean by this is this product or this certain thing that you need, there's a need for it. So whenever there's a need for something, there's demand. And you could be the bridge between that demand that hasn't been met yet. And then obviously you can start a business out of this. One tip I can give you guys, don't buy a lot. Just buy a small amount of things. Because the problem is if it doesn't sell, you've got all of that money tied up in that stock that doesn't move. Alright guys, now it's the point of the video where I'm going to give you a few other tips. These aren't things that I've tried, but in my personal opinion, I really think they are worth trying. Then again, I'm just gonna list them, and then please go and do some research or ask me a question in the comment section, whatever you want me to talk about next. Okay, I've got two ideas, right? Those elderly women or those elderly people that you know that always struggle to go to the shops or to buy their groceries, ask them if you can do it for them, and then you just ask them, listen, okay, for this I just need 50 Rand or $50. Not $50, that's way too much. $1, whatever the case may be. And then from this, you obviously build up a network of a few people that you go and deliver to groceries every day. The second one is there is a lot of resources you can use to go and learn a new skill. And I know that the elderly generation, they need people who understand technology. Because I'm sure you know how to make a TikTok video, but I'm sure your grandma or your grandpa doesn't know how to make a YouTube video or to even make a TikTok video. So you can bridge the gap between this. You can say, okay, let me be your social media manager. And then you just ensure that you post and you go and learn the skill on LinkedIn. I'll link some resources down below. And yeah guys, those are my two ideas. Please, if you have any questions, ask me in the comment section. In conclusion, I just want you to get started where you can and with what you can. Identify a need and fulfill that need. Like all the other people out there say, if I could do it, then you can do it as well. And I know that is such a stupid way of saying it, but it is really true, because I'm not a special person. I'm just the same as that you are. So, if you can do it, if you need any more ideas, please comment down below and then I'll try and help you out. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in watching another video, I'm going to put it up here. Please, if you haven't already, like the video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.